All right, I'm here with Apex. Apex, let them know what you do and what company you work for.
Yeah, I'm CEO of a very fast-growing digital music marketing company that goes by the name of the Industry's Alternative. And what that is it's actually a little twist between digital music marketing and PR. And what we focus on is getting, anywhere from independent or major artists placed on the most prominent areas of the web to increase their overall online presence. And we do that through various, strategic marketing ways of doing things and getting them pushed to the forefront of the online game, online destinations, SEO, ads, everything that has to do with your online game, blogs, ringtone deal, ringtone distribution, digital distribution. That's our realm right there. So if artists come to us and they say, look, we have a project that we want to work for the next 8 months, we want you to really bring out the presence of our project all over online and get us on the top online destinations. So that's what we do.
Now, isn't it funny how the music business has changed in, say, the last 3 or 4 years with the internet? I mean, everything's changed. Now you got Not Right, you got Vlad TV, you got World Star Hip Hop, etc. How do you think things have changed in the last 3 or 4 years?
I think that things are definitely evolving. I think that years ago, radio was a tastemaker. We're big tastemakers in the industry. Now it's all coming to the internet. Now online, these online music blogs, these places that have incredible, because you have to understand that you could calculate things a lot better online than you could do in physical, because everything is done with analytics. You got to analyze all your data. So we're noticing, we're kind of seeing that now online is the true tastemakers. These sites out there, these top blogs, these top music blogs, they determine the climate in a lot of ways of how hot a song is.
Yeah.
Even if the song is even if the song isn't the best song in the world, but it has some type of commercial appeal, these blogs will bring notoriety out to it, because let's take a site like thisis50.com, when you get like 10 million unique impressions on a daily basis. For an artist that isn't well known but is getting posted on these blogs, it's a very big deal, because this is 10 million new people that never heard about your music, don't know who you are, that get a taste of what you're about, and could easily be integrated as fans and converted into fans. So and there's a lot of different revenue streams through the online. You have streaming. You could get paid per stream. You could get paid per download. You could get paid the amount of times you spread your music from one site to another. There's sites out there where you get paid for every person that comes to your site and clicks on an ad. On an advertisement, you get a rev share from that. So the main point is to team up with a company like mine that really is seasoned with and already has some partnerships and affiliations in place with some of the most top and most prominent online destinations that you could benefit from as an independent or major artist.
So how would an artist work with you and partner up with you and to make that internet buzz go crazy? Yeah,
so easy. Every artist, every one of our clients, we consider partners, not just clients, partners, because like I explained on the panel, your project is like a vehicle. I consider your project a vehicle. You need 4 wheels to operate on that vehicle for it to run. We're only one wheel. So you still have to have those 3 other wheels in place: the management, the show bookings, the shows is a very big aspect, because that's what's going to bring in the bodies to your online presence. Your PR, your publicist, and stuff like that. You need to have those wheels running and our wheel at the same time. So we tell every artist, okay, you have a track. What do you want to do? You want to put an LP together out there, or you want to put an EP? 5 tracks. Okay, 5 tracks makes sense, because that's giving the world a taste of what you have. If the world likes it, you're getting good feedback, then go ahead. Then we'll work the LP, but we'll start with the EP. We take the music, look at what kind of music you make, look at what kind of what crowd, what fan base you should be having, and then we look at the sites out there that cater to your type of your demographic. So, for example, if you are like a Britney Spears and you come to us, we'll look at places like Perez Hilton, pop sites out there, pop publications out there that, you know, cater to who you are, so that you have more of a chance to get placed on these mediums. You know, if you're like somebody like a Method Man or whatever, then we'll go to like an urban site to get you placed. We'll make sure that your ringtones are all set, and you make sure you know, every step of the way we walk with you. Like I said, we're partners. So bi-weekly, we send you out an email with a list of new things that you know, a bunch of new destinations that you've been plugged into. You know exactly what your numbers are looking like, what your ringtones, what your digital sales are looking like. How can we increase on that? Okay, you know, what sites are you not on that we should be covering? And we do that, you know, for a 3-month basis. And around the clock, you know, 24/7 on a 3-month basis, until, you know, at the end of the 3 months, you're gonna be where you want to be. You're gonna have that strong viral, keyword viral, online presence.
See, now this is what I'm saying, because I keep telling these artists out here, stop chasing the radio. Stop chasing the radio. You're dealing with corporate America. You're dealing with songs that chart on Billboard that need to be played once an hour, and you know, they need to wake up and come to somebody like you and get their web presence through the roof, or it's not going to happen for them anymore.
You know, the thing is though, is that you can't really blame them. You know what I'm saying? Because like what I do is this company's my brainchild, right? This is a brand, like, this is really brand new. A lot of artists don't really know about a company like mine. Don't really know about me because they're used to the standard way of doing things. That's going to the label. That's trying to oversaturate the radio, trying to pay payola a little bit to get their music spins on the radio. A lot of people don't understand that there's companies out there. There's people like me that I spend, you know, every single day I make a new relationship in the online space just to cater to my clients. You know what I'm saying? All you really need to do is to have a strong viral online presence as your basis. That should be your basis of everything. Like, don't worry about shopping your album to a label or anything like that, because in most cases when you go to a label, they're not even gonna, you know, mess with you because you don't have any online presence. Your MySpace is looking retarded. You know what I'm saying? You're not on Reverb, you're not on Hair, you don't have a ringtone set up and like that. You have to do as much work as possible by yourself before you even go to these labels. So I tell every client, forget about the labels, let them find you. And by letting them find you is make sure that they have no choice but to find you online. There's different things that make you, like, you know, you ever been on a site, right? You've ever been on a site and something completely different that popped up on the screen that you had no idea, like you weren't looking for that, but it popped up at you,
right?
And enticed you to click on it. Right? Think about if an artist that you've never heard about that makes that crack music, that an ad pops up when you're on a website like Hip Hop Game out of nowhere, and you click on it and then you hear the music and you like it. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna convert you into a fan. You know what I'm saying? So the radio is cool. I mean, I'm definitely not saying that the radio should be ever cut out. Everybody still listens to the radio. There's still a lot of people that listen to the radio, satellite radio, you know, and all that good stuff. But it's not. It is not as. I mean, should I say it's not as, you know, relevant or a short shot as it used to be. It used to be a short shot. Oh, you're on the radio. That's a good look. That's a great look. You're set. Now you got to do a lot of other things online before you even touch the radio. And there's online radio too. Let's not forget about online radio.
And XM. I completely agree with you. And I appreciate your time, shedding some knowledge, being on the panel. Appreciate you coming down, man.
Yo, I appreciate you having me. New England Seminar. I love you guys, man. You brought through the best of the best panelists to the table, from producers, from A&Rs, from, you know, marketing gurus like myself, to ringtone companies. You know, Don DiNapoli walking by right there, one of the biggest producer showcase, you know, organizers in the world. You know what I'm saying? The biggest. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's a beautiful thing to be, and I hope that, you know, a lot of artists are really taking advantage of this opportunity, because there's countless, you know, there's limitless connects you could be making here that could push your next project to the next level. You know what I mean?
Appreciate it, man.